the three products I have some hand experience on the product.
Okay, could you please tell me the architecture of BigQuery?
Architecture of BigQuery. Okay, so it has like um, um, okay, Dremel and Dremel is a data analyzing tool using after that like Colossus. It's a data storing for the BigQuery. Then Jupyter is a connection between the Colossus into Dremel. Finally, both is a scheduler for which task need to run. I mean, we has the uh, task for slot allocation, something like that. So these are the four components is using in BigQuery architecture. So these are the little bit architecture I know about that BigQuery.
Okay, so as you mentioned that slot, little bit. Could you please elaborate little bit more about the slot? How slot mechanism is working in BigQuery?
Okay, so slot is like in our currently working slot flexing things. Our organization using flat pricing uh, slot consumption. So slot is we are um dedicated computational resource. We can buy the resource for dedicated computation resource. So we can this is the slot. The our BigQuery tasks or jobs can using the slots, and it will compute the process, and they will so the BigQuery task or jobs, it will consuming the slots, and it will load the tables, or it will selecting the tables. So slot is uh, dedicated computational resource for our need actually.
And how BigQuery, no, the pricing model, how we are calculating and cost optimization or pricing point of view, how we are managing our cost whenever we are going to use BigQuery. What are the pricing is the major factor to you have to eye on it. Which area we have to pay for that, and which area it is free.
Um, okay, so for two kind of pricing, right? Demand pricing and flat on demand pricing and flat pricing. So in on demand pricing, the 1 TB of data, like so I'm not much aware of that actually. The price, because we can use pricing BigQuery pricing calculator, we can check that one. But as far as now, like we are getting slot for our process actually from our organization team, internal team. So we will flex based on the need, but I'm not sure about the pricing stuff. So
Okay, so how to improve the performance tuning in BigQuery?
performance tuning in BigQuery. So performance we can BigQuery is a column storage, so it can be very useful for OLAP process because it's like a column base, it's storing, so we can retrieve the data as soon as possible. So it's so first thing, we don't to select star. We cannot select all the columns. So based on the column means we have to select the columns, and after that the main purpose of clustering and partitioning is very much helpful to for the query performance. After that um,
Okay, all right. So, what is the difference between materialized view and authorized view?
Uh, okay, so materialized view is database object. We can it's a uh, predefined query. We can it's a virtual table kind of thing, so we can we can reusable as well. So it can be very helpful for query performance actually. So authorized view, I am not aware of that. Materialist view, I could aware of that.
Okay, so how does data compression working in BigQuery?
Data, sorry,
Compression, data
data,
compression.
okay, data compression. Okay,
Okay, how to convert string array into array, string to array in BigQuery?
string to array. Okay, so by using
Okay, so whenever
yeah,
you are going to create a data set,
okay.
so schema is mandatory to define in BigQuery or it is optional?
S- it's like you are asking the description or schema description.
I'm asking whenever you are going to create data set,
Okay.
so what is the basic parameter is required to create a data set?
Um, Data set like which one like data set organize all the tables and views. So it is like it can be restricted to which user can access the data set. So user kind of thing roles on the use IAM access we can set for the data set.
Okay, or whenever you are going to create a table,
Okay.
what are the parameter is required, and is there any option to choose the schema, and if you will not mention any schema name, so will it be possible to create the table or not?
I couldn't understand your question. Please.
Okay, my question is very simple. Whenever you are going
Okay.
to BigQuery table,
Okay.
what is the parameter is required?
Parameter in the sense like schema, table schema, right? Like table like column name and a type and the mode.
If I am not selecting or not defining any schema, will it be possible to create a table?
Schema without a schema. Yeah, I think it will create the table.
Okay, and how many project in your environment in current project?
Production and development. Both.
Two projects, GCP project,
Yes, yes.
and each project can have a BigQuery dataset or BigQuery table, or in single project you are managing the BigQuery.
Okay, so each project having many data sets and based on the data sets it's having many tables actually. So we have the views also.
Okay, so for example, I want to fetch some other projects table data. Uh, for example, you are working in dev,
Hmm.
and your other project is, for example, staging.
Hmm.
So staging can have a BigQuery dataset and table, and dev environment is having BigQuery and dataset and table. But you are right now you are currently working on dev environment, dataset and BigQuery table.
Okay.
So is it possible to fetch the data which is in different BigQuery table?
Yeah, I mean, in different environment, he cannot fetch the data. Only like if it's a production, we can fetch the same production data set. Like in different environment, we cannot fetch the data. I mean, even the different BigQuery project are like a data set and table, we cannot fetch them in different environment.
So is it possible to connect the multiple project in BigQuery?
Multiple projects in BigQuery, yes, we
Uh,
can do it.
okay. For example, my environment, some on-prem and other environment. So which option is available in Google Cloud to connect with other environment with the BigQuery? Other environment data like on-prem data and other cloud provider data. I want to analyze in my Google Cloud BigQuery. Which option is available in BigQuery to connect with different environment?
Okay, so I guess it's external something I can that I can feel the like external or I'm not sure about that. Sorry, I'm not worked for that kind of situation.
Okay, and if someone deleted your dataset or BigQuery table, so how to restrict and how to prevent and how to recover the data?
How we can use like the based on the data set we can restrict by IAM policy. So we can give the based on the certain group of people we can give the particular user can access the particular data set by giving the rows, but we can retrieval by like time decorator, by using time decorator we can retrain the data set.
But somehow someone deleted your dataset or table. So in that case, how to restore your data, deleted data?
Mm, I am not sure. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, all right. And how you good in your SQL query and programming script, Python script?
Mm, Python is not much. I couldn't make SQL query. I am able to do that in BigQuery.
Okay.